Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be reacting to some videos that I think are weird. And we're going to listen to some songs. Oh my god! I have a few songs that I think are good, but we're going to be reacting to rhymes with grug.
Rhymes with Grug. I call it a rug. Rhymes with Grug. I call this one a ride. Rhymes with Grug. That doesn't really rhyme. I call this an air fryer. Rhymes with Grug. Ooh, I like that one. I call this a shorty cow. What? Rhymes with Grug. Where are you getting these things? I call this one the Southern Border Crisis. Oh, rhymes with Grug.
So already this video is going somewhere. The Grooves came out a long time ago. I can't remember where it came out, but I guess Grug did make a comeback.
Why are you doing this to me? I call it cyanide. Rhymes with Grug. Please help. I call this a bug's life. Rhymes with a Grug's life. All right, you know what? That's enough. I call this No, seriously, please stop. All right, all your ideas are terrible. Just enough. I call it curb stomping. Ah! No. Rhymes with Grug.
And the video ended. Now we're going to be reacting to a creepy RNG of a living parasite in a player's game. Well, let's watch it.
The date is October 17th, 2024. A mysterious video titled Version 1 is uploaded by a channel named Rochez313. It's of a Roblox player with the same name, touring his new place. But what he doesn't realize is that something is growing, or in other words, a spreading living parasite within his Roblox game. This channel has 14 videos in total, ranging from really long to really short, so we're in for a real treat with this channel. Let's not waste any time with this introduction. Let's begin with the first entry. The video starts with Rochez313 on an empty map. He begins the introduction to the video. He says hello, his name, and he mentions that this is a tour of his brand new game that him and his friend Cappy0 have been working on. I put quotations on working on because there's barely anything in the game. He mentions that this game is a work in progress, but he shows us the things in the game now. For example, a house with nothing in it, a garden, and a campsite with seats that don't work. Like always, the first video doesn't have much content in it. It just introduces us to the main character. Rogers asks people in the comments to tell him what he should put in the game. He should add some trees. This video introduces the person mentioned in the last video, Cappy0. As we can see, the two of them have updated the game since the last entry. And look, they added trees. Cappy0 mentions, as we already know, they've worked on the game since the last entry, and here's what they've added. They added something inside the house, they updated the camp, which the seats are still glitched. The video ends with Cappy0 stating, "We are still making it as cool as possible so we can release it to you guys." In the description of the video, we get some information of the two of them. He apologizes if they misspell certain words because English isn't their first language. That's cool. After that, it's the end of the video. This video is filmed without Cappy. The reason is because he's sick, as mentioned in the description. They didn't seem to add much to the game. They added a lemonade stand and a cool dock over a small pond. The last thing that Rochez mentions is this empty area of the game, asking us what he should put here. But when he says this, something weird happens. This video has subtitles. When he says this, a hexadecimal code shows up. It translates to a YouTube video link. The YouTube video link takes us to an unlisted video, which is the next entry on the channel. Looking at the video's description, it has the same date as the last video. This means that it happened at the same time. We get proof of this once we glance to the left side of the screen. We see Rochez filming his intro for version 3. This video is very creepy. It has weird audio playing in the...
I'm so sorry guys, because I am right now in the bathroom. But I will make a part 2, but once we at least get to over with the seed video, we're done.
He begins to type in chat. Hello YouTube, today I'm going to make a tour of the second version of the house. After this, he begins to speak a second language, which is Portuguese. These translations may be wrong for the record. I apologize to my Portuguese viewers. Darn it, I said it wrong. I'll have to restart. This sucks. I wonder what I could add to that empty space. I'm gonna talk with Cappy. He's much better at building than me, XD. This video gives me the odd feeling that something's up. There's something in this game watching him, waiting for him. We're seeing the perspective of whatever's coming in the future, and from this point of view, it isn't looking good for Rochez. Let's move to the next entry.
Have we always had this tree out there? Yes. I need to be more observant.
As mentioned in the...
Oh my god. Oh no, my stomach's really hurting. But I'll let you get back to the video right now.
Last video, Rochez wanted to ask Cappy Zero about what they should put in this space. Cappy says that he doesn't have any ideas, but he recommends looking at the comments. However, none of the ideas fit their liking. Cappy then mentions something. He brings up that the game has been having lag issues. He mentions frames per second drops as well as the game freezing, but they have no idea what's causing it. But then they get their answer. A large tree spawns out of nowhere. After this, the video ends abruptly. This is what was watching Rochez earlier. As suggested in the title of the video, the seed of the tree was watching him, waiting for a moment where he could catch him off guard, which is what happens here. Rochez in the video's description wonders if this is happening to anyone else. Let's not waste any more time and move to the next entry. Right off the bat, we notice obvious changes in the recording quality. The game is lagging a lot. You can tell by the delayed walking sound effects. Rochez wonders if they accidentally put a virus in their game. This can happen because of free models. The only thing is, everything on the map was built by them. So this is a different kind of virus. Rochez mentions that after the last video, he attempted to contact Roblox about this issue, but got no response. This is weird because Roblox support always responds to problems relating to their website. Cappy asks if he attempted to move the tree, but Rochez didn't get the opportunity to because of school, but then Cappy makes a creepy discovery. Going right up to the tree, you can hear this. The tree
Guys, if you want to, I can turn on subtitles. So here.
is alive. The final clip of the video is Rochez in Roblox Studio attempting to move the tree, and well, this speaks for itself.
Give me a sec. Oh. I will turn it down if you have something.
Interacting with the tree completely shuts down the computer, which is weird. After that, the video ends. Let's move on.
Entry, whatever.
The video's description sums up everything you need to know about this video. Was playing some Chaos Canyon, and my friend showed up. The friend in this video is named 1-Leaves. He talks to Rochez about the videos he's been uploading. He wonders if the two of them are good. Rochez replies with, kind of not good. Cappy is not feeling pretty good right now. He said he is going to be offline for a while. 1- hopes that he's okay. He also asks Rochez if he contacted Roblox about this issue, which he has done before. Rochez thinks that Roblox ignored him, or they just didn't believe him at all and thought it was a troll, but he still wonders why Roblox wouldn't at least leave a message. 1- then offers to investigate what's going on in his game alongside his friend. He says, even though it's really scary, it's kind of interesting. Okay, this guy's lying out of his ass. Rochez accepts thinking it's a good idea because he's trying to do the same. 1- mentions he'll keep Rochez updated if anything changes. 1- tells Rochez to get some rest, and that's the end of the video. This 1- Leaves guy is really suspicious. Just something about the line, it's kind of interesting. It's just weird. Let's move on.
Budgeting warning.
Right off the bat, we can tell something is very wrong with the game. It's a lot darker than usual. I think this tree virus is infecting their game slowly. Rochez says that he doesn't know how to start this video. He just states that it's a warning video for his viewers. Rochez mentions from this point on, all future videos will be on this tree. He says he wanted to do something more fun, but he doesn't feel good making normal videos when this is happening. He mentions that the game has changed, but it wasn't him or Cappy that changed it. The game just updated on its own. The second thing that he mentions is that the garden has has disappeared, which is odd. The third thing that he mentions is that Cappy will be returning tomorrow, and he doesn't know how he's going to react to seeing that the map changed on its own. The fourth and final thing is that One Dash from the friend video told him to add his friend Calvin2009. Both One Dash Leaves and Calvin2009 are going to investigate this place. Before the video ends, Rochas mentions that he's really stressed out, and that's the end of the entry. Let's move on.
Entry 1X.
As Rochas said in the last video, Cappy has made his return. Cappy wonders why the game looks like this now. Rochas informs him that the game has changed on its own, which freaks Cappy out. Cappy then brings up a forum post that Rochas uploaded, but we are yet to see. Rochas says only one person responded, but the person called him a liar, then started making fun of him. They make their way to the house, then this happens.
What the? Where did his friend just fall through the floor or something?
Cappy seems to fall through the floor, which is weird. We then get a POV of a brown hallway. Judging by his description, video with Cappy.
Okay, nah. Now they're playing that Sonic.exe background music. Guys, I want you to hear it.
Cappy's footage she sent me earlier when he fell into the hole. This is what happened to Cappy after he fell through the
So it's making from the loading screen that says choose your victim or something.
floor. The audio playing in the background through these hallways is a heart beating.
Yeah, I can hear the heartbeat.
Which we've heard before with the tree. Could Cappy be inside the tree? Most of the footage is Cappy walking down seamlessly endless hallways, with a couple of ladders to go from one level to the next. We then hear loud thumping. I'm not sure what this could be. Cappy then comes across a hallway that becomes smaller and smaller. He finds a room full of holes in the floor and the ceiling. At the bottom of the holes, it is just darkness. This then follows.
Seed. 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 Seed.
Cappy falls into one of the holes and is teleported to a bridge in the void. Walking to the end of it, this is what happens. A lot of information is hidden in these quick pictures. Here's what is shown. The first image that we get is of Roblox HQ with the ASCII code at the bottom left corner. Translating this will take you to a pastebin link. It says the following. It escaped. I don't know how it happened, but it escaped. It's in another person's game now. Everybody at the office is in a panic. They are trying everything they can do to try to contain it again, but it's not working at all. I'm starting to feel uneasy. This message seems to be from a person working at Roblox.
I'm getting done wiping. Give me a sec. Oh, you have to go poop? Oh, we're out of wipes. Hold up.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh,
Dang it.
okay, I gotta go bathroom.
Hey guys, I want to make a video on a game. It's soon to be released, but I already have it. And I want to make sure you give this video to 1,000 or 100, something between 300 and 200 likes, or 1,000. If more, I'll even release a sneak peek of my later video. And also, if you want to name my Gorilla Tag Ghost that's in the making, I won't explain it too much, but I will explain it not much. So, I'm making a Gorilla Tag Ghost that player tracks people, but I own an Oculus, so I have to try and player track my friends and blah. It's pretty funny, but here's what the ghost is gonna do. Number one, I'm gonna act normal for until I creep a little bit people out. I'll repeat some of my messages like, yo man, yo man, yo he's there, yo he's there. I'll use different kinds of stuff until somebody says, oh, you've been repeating some words for a while. I said, he's right there, he's right there, right there. guess what? Then I'm going to creep him out, and then I'm going to jump scare him. I'll get back to the video.
Seeing the email and the forum post that Racha has made, everyone at the Roblox offices is at a panic. The second photo shows a black and white image of something with the word life under it. The third photo is a maze with the phrase a mere illusion written. The fourth photo is of a pond. The fifth photo is of plants. The last photo is of really realistic roots of a tree. Those are all the images that are shown. Cappy's computer then shuts down and cuts to black. It then shows the game. The sky is now completely red. It ends the entry with Racha saying, "I have no words." Me too, man. Me too. And that's the end of the entry. This video starts with subtitles. Rachaz has finally learned how to edit. Rachaz explains that One Dash got busy and wasn't able to explore his game, but he gave the idea to attempt to communicate with the tree. Here's what they came up with. They connected one of the roots to the NPC that they added to the game. This is actually pretty smart. Here's what the NPC says. The first question asked is, "Can you hear me?" To which the NPC responds with, "Hello. What is your name?" The NPC responds with, "No soy," which is Greek for diseases or plagues. "Where did you come from?" The NPC replies with, "Headquarters." It glitches and shows us an ID to an Imgur link. It's of a forum post people talking about how the Roblox headquarters have been privated. This is the headquarters that the NPC is talking about. He asks where headquarters are. The NPC responds with, "Here." "What do you want from us?" The NPC responds with, "Seeds." "What happened to the buildings we made?" The NPC says, "Growth." "How did you even end up here?" The NPC replies with, "Wakefulnesses." The next question asked to the NPC is, "Who even are you?" The NPC says nothing. Rachaz asks, "Are you alive?" The heartbeat of the tree goes off again. I guess that's a yes. The final question is, "Why are you inside our game?" The NPC replies with, "Spread." After this happens. In this clip, we can see that the map has completely changed to a long alley of trees. Rachaz looks down for a couple seconds, then he looks up, and Cappy disappears, which is weird. Following this, that's the end of the video.
We are currently halfway in the desert.
This video was uploaded on August 12, 2011, but it was recorded on June 30th earlier that year, 5 days after the communication video. This entry takes place in another game. As Rachaz says, he only made this game so he can train his building skills. Rachaz says that he's recently been playing other games not on Roblox, like Half-Life and Left 4 Dead. Great choices. I don't really like Half-Life to be... Cappy asks the question to Rachaz that we've all been wondering. What happened with the tree? He's wondering this because Rachaz hasn't mentioned it for a while. Rachaz replies that if he just ignores it, nothing will happen. Rachaz wants to just ignore the tree for the time being. He also mentions that he privated the game, but then One Dash and his friends started begging him to unprivate it. I'm telling you, there's something up with these two, to which Rachaz unprivated it so they can investigate it. All seemed fine until this happens. The tree spawns in Rachaz's other game. The tree is spreading. Rachaz leaves the game, and that's the end of the entry. But before we move on, there's a conversation between 3 people in the description. Here's how it goes. "I already said no. Come on, man, let's have fun. I don't want your guys' definition of fun to possibly have your accounts deleted. Plus, I don't want to get involved in this, even if it's just using Studio sometimes. Listen, man, if you don't want to help us, then I don't want a friend who will ruin my only chance to actually investigate something interesting. Don't disappoint me. Okay, fine, but I'm only doing this because you're my friend. Thank you. We will call you when we need help. Whatever." Wow, these guys are pieces of shit. This is what Rachaz was talking about earlier. Let's move on. Hey everyone, sorry for being gone for so long. A lot of stuff happened while I was gone, so I'm going to give a quick rundown on everything. The game is much different than last time. He explains that the sky is red, the trees no longer have leaves, and the sun is different. He also explains how some of the things that him and Cappy built are now gone. Space Wanderer, Calvin 2009's new account, said that he had a recording of the game when it started to change, but it is lost. Here's a photo of what the game looks like now. He goes on to mention the forum post from before. He says that it got deleted 2 days ago. Maybe people at Roblox HQ deleted the post out of panic that this info will get released. He tried asking Roblox about this but got no response. He thinks that Roblox is involved in this. Rachaz also mentions that him and One Dash found something interesting. Ever since the little tree appeared on my desert map, One Dash got curious and wanted to know if it could appear in the other games he's made. Rachaz created an empty base plate and after 2 days, it appeared. But after the tree shows up, he can no longer delete the game. Watching the empty base plate in the desert game, this is what they got. There are trees everywhere, and the NPC is saying spread, just like the noob NPC from the communication video, but the base plate only has 2 trees at the moment. That is everything that Rotches explains in this video. After this, it's the end of the entry.
Okay.
This is the
Okay, so I'll give you a little sneak peek of the game. And if you do like watching my videos, you don't have to like or subscribe. You can let me know in my comments. I'm actually actually good about this. I make shorts, not much YouTube videos. But this will be the time being. So, have a great day, and I'll end the video here. If you want, I could do other stuff, but that's it. Goodbye.